What's up, Skye Squad? It's your boy, DJ Richie Skye. We are back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Garcelle Beauvais. She's not playing with these girls on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills no more. She is giving it to these ladies, and she says she's not faking it like the rest of some of these actresses are, okay? So we got to get into that. Then we also got to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? Your boy Simon Guobadia is making some boss moves, and we're going to discuss what that could possibly mean for Porsha, okay? And then we got to talk about Potomac is back in the building. Yes. We've got to talk about the updated synopsis on BravoTV.com. We're going to dissect that, and we're also going to get into the tea about Mrs. Mia Thornton, in case you didn't already know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Hit that notification bell button. Join the texting community so I can send you a text message as soon as a new video drops. Now, with that being said, let's get into the news. Now, let me tell you guys what's going on. Okay, Garcelle. She is letting it be known that she's not playing no games this season. She knew exactly what she wanted to do going back into season 11, and she had to sit down with the producers in order to get what she wanted to get done, okay? Now, in this new interview with Entertainment Tonight, she's spilling all the tea about her return to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and who she intended to sit down with right at the beginning of the season. Let's get into it. Now, she said, everybody's a great actor in this group. Everybody should get an Academy Award. I think sometimes people put certain fronts up and it's not who they really are. So I think everybody deserves an Academy Award. Now, according to her, she didn't want to fake it with her castmates during season 11. So after agreeing to return to her full-time position, she requested sit-downs with both Lisa and Kyle Richards. She says this, quote, I spoke to the producers and I said, going back, the first thing I want to do is I want to have 2 sit-downs, one with Kyle and one with Rinna. It was really important to me. I can't go on pretending like everybody's great when we have an elephant in the room. So they promised me that that would be the case, and they kept their word. She says, I don't want to fake it. Now, when it comes to her relationship with Lisa Rinna, she really can't get over the fact that she felt like she betrayed Denise Richards so brutally. She says, I feel like with Rinna, I really had a hard time because we had been friends for so long. And to see her treat another friend that she had known for so long like that was really disturbing to me. I felt like, how do I trust you if you can do something like that to someone that you've known? Okay. She says also, I think that she wants to make it right, but I don't think you can make it right over one drink or dinner. I felt like she went to a place that was so unnecessary last season, so it was hard for me to get around that, and we're still working. During the season, you will see us trying to figure it out, some good and some not so much, okay? And apparently she still does not follow Lisa Rinna. However, she has recently refollowed Kyle Richards, okay? Now that tells me that she ain't falling for Miss Lisa Rinna's shenanigans. Now, I happen to like Lisa Rinna. I have liked Lisa Rinna since she was Billy on Days of Our Lives. Chime down in the chatterization if you remember Lisa Rinna as Billy from Days of Our Lives. I'm a big Days of Our Lives fan. Listen, back in the day when Marlena was possessed and all that good stuff like that, it was, I mean, that was some riveting television. Now, it was kind of scary, but it was riveting. Meanwhile, I don't disagree with Garcelle. I feel like Garcelle is keeping it 100% for real on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And quiet as it's kept, that show needs a dose of realism to go along with the facade of Hollywood. Because if anybody has ever lived in Hollywood or worked in Hollywood, you will understand why I say that, okay? There is a little bit of fakery that kind of goes on in Beverly Hills and Hollywood amongst the lights and the sparkle and diamonds and rose. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not to say that everybody from California is like that. That's not even the case. It's not like that. It's just something about Beverly Hills and Hollywood that just screams a little bit of fakery. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that everybody's fake. It just kind of screams fakery. So it's nice to see Garcelle keeping it 100% for real, okay? Now, with that out of the way, we got to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, this is my favorite subject of the month, okay? We've been talking about Porsha and Simon and them getting together. Y'all seen them throwing them napkins up in the club and whatnot. Them throwing the napkins up. I was like, what is this? Is this a thing in the ATL where they throw up the napkins? I guess it's cheaper than throwing up your money, okay? Than throwing up some ones and stuff like that, losing all your money. That's apparently, maybe that's how the rich stay rich. Just throw up some napkins. I'm gonna have to do that when I go to the club at some point. But then I feel like that's gonna create a whole lot of mess for the people that's cleaning up. Anyway, not my problem at this point. But I digress. Simon is apparently selling his home. Now, thanks to our friends over at the Peach Report Daily, we get the information that Simon is selling his 6-bedroom, 9-bathroom, 13,500 square foot home, okay? Now, apparently, the estimated payments per month, you want to know what they amount to be? They amount to be $23,000 per month, okay? 23. Listen, so if you got the coin, you can go ahead and get yourself up in that house right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's selling for $4.999999 million, okay? 4.9 million. They might as well go ahead and add a couple of extra dollars on to make it 5 million, but whatever the case may be, just so you know, Simon is selling his place. Now, could this be that he's moving in with that good Porsha? Could it be? Could it be that he's moving in with Porsha? I don't know. Who knows? We can speculate. Maybe they're getting a place together. I mean, they're about to be husband and wife. Who knows? They're probably going to get married next month. They got married and then they got engaged in a month. So it could be that they're getting married next month too. You never know. You never know with rich folks. So whatever the case may be, we could definitely be seeing something of them moving in together very soon. But I am just speculating again. But, you know, that's what we like to do. Okay. Let's move on to the Real Housewives of Potomac. July the 11th just cannot come fast enough for me, y'all. It just cannot come fast enough for me. Okay, so we know that it's going to be a supersized episode. It's going to be 75 minutes. It's got the 8 o'clock time spot. It's got that juicy time spot that Real Housewives of Atlanta also occupies when it is on the air. So things are looking up in Potomac. We got a new cast member. We got to talk about her. So we're going to get into all of that. But first things first, let's talk about the synopsis that was released on BravoTV.com. Now, we talked to you guys about the press release, but here's what's actually on BravoTV.com, where it's kind of similar, but there's a little bit of extra information, okay? Now, they say while Gizelle Bryant's West Wing dreams finally come true, the wings of love start to unravel with her ex-husband Jamal as she tries to focus on building a happy home with her children, okay? Karen Huger's marriage institution is 25 years strong and she's ready to celebrate the momentous occasion in a big way. But a pandemic and Ray could both put a damper on her caviar dreams. Ashley Darby is expanding her family with baby Darby number 2, which we already knew. She is happier than she's ever been, but fear of the postpartum depression and relationship issues with Michael that she fought hard to overcome after giving birth to Dean threaten her joy. Robin Dixon has waited a long time for that ring, but between building a house, a business, and possibly a wedding, she is overwhelmed and finding it challenging to be motivated to do much else. And it's causing trouble in paradise with her fiance, Warren. Candiace Dillard Bassett is going after her dreams with a vengeance. She's back in school like we talked about yesterday, getting her master's degree, working on her debut album, and pursuing acting. Now, her husband, Kris, has stepped in as her husbander to help her keep it together, but things quickly turn tricky when Kris struggles to separate work from wife. That's an interesting new detail right there. Dr. Wendy Asefo has a new attitude and is making some massive changes to her life to go along with it as she ventures into new territories in work, fashion, and even her friendships. She is finally living her truth and ready to show the ladies the other side of Dr. Wendy. Now, this is a key new point right here, okay? It says, Dr. Wendy has a new attitude and is making some massive changes to her life to go along with it as she ventures into new territories in work, fashion, and even her friendships. She is finally living her truth and ready to show the ladies the other side of Dr. Wendy. Now, what does that mean? What were we not getting from Wendy last season that we about to get this season? Obviously, second season, she feels more comfortable with herself, but what is she going to give us now that she couldn't give us before? That's going to be key right there. Now it says Mia Thornton is an entrepreneur and certified boss. She is living like her life like it's golden with her multiple businesses while being a mother of 3 and a wife to her successful husband who was 32 years her senior. We knew that from yesterday. Mia has not always lived on easy street, but she is ready to let it all hang out with the ladies of Potomac. Robin's friend Askell Davis is bubbly, fashionable mother of 3 and a proud Ethiopian with proud Ethiopian heritage. She also goes by the name Ethiopia, but unlike her namesake, she likes to stir the pot. Now, I told y'all yesterday, my spotty senses had said that there was going to be a little bit of spice that came along with Miss Askell. So we about to see what she about to give us. But let's get a little bit further into Miss Mia Thornton's business. Real quick, okay? It says Mia Thornton joins the ladies of the Real Housewives of Potomac this season. She is a woman who marches to the beat of her own drum. As an entrepreneur, fashion owner, and regional developer, Mia is a graduate of Southeastern Institute, where she received her degree in neuromuscular massage therapy. After graduation, Mia launched her career in Charlotte, North Carolina as a clinic director that eventually led to a 5-year partnership with a prominent Fortune 500 company and ownership of Massage Envy Spas. Woo! Soon after, the expanded success of the company allowed her to develop the Joint Chiropractic Doctor's Office in North Carolina, Virginia, D.C., Maryland, and New York. Mia currently resides in Maryland with her husband, Gordon Thornton, of 9 years, and 3 children, Joshua, Jeremiah, and Juliana. Her philanthropic passion has led her and Gordon to serve on the board and sponsor families of the Ronald McDonald House of Charlotte. She is also a proud sponsor of A Better World, UNCF, Autism Speaks, and A Child's Play. So Miss Mia Thornton has it going on. We about to see what's popping in Potomac come July the 11th. I'm definitely going to be tuned in, will you? Because you know we're going to be here on Mondays doing the review and the recap and with all the news and information that we could dig up. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a fun summer. It's going to be a fun summer. With that being said, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell button, and I'm going to catch you in the next video.